In the deepest reaches of the universe, where stars dance in eternal silence and galaxies intersect in cosmic masterpieces seen only by those destined to witness the greatness of existence, a secret was born, one unknown to most civilizations, a secret that transcended time and space, embodied in a power not created for destruction but for protection, not forged for conquest but for the defense of life itself. That power was not a conventional weapon, nor a massive war machine. It was something simpler in form, yet greater in essence. Extraordinary rings, forged from pure willpower and entrusted with a single mission: to stand against darkness, no matter the cost. In an ancient cosmic dawn, the wise ones of the universe gathered in a hidden place between galaxies, where danger signals could not reach and evil's claws could not extend. There, with forces understood only by those who surpassed the limits of science, 3,580 rings were created. Each ring carried a unique energy, yet all shared one purpose: to protect the innocent, resist fear, and restore hope to those who had lost it. These rings were not distributed randomly. They were sent with precision to countless planets across the universe. Each ring had one unbreakable condition: its bearer must possess unshakable will, courage that does not bow to fear, and a heart ready to sacrifice for others. And so, the guardians of the universe were born. They were not ordinary soldiers, nor emotionless warriors. They were beings from different races, each carrying their own story, pain, and past fears. Yet they stood united under one banner, the banner of light against darkness. For centuries, the Guardians preserved the balance of the universe, extinguished the flames of war, and halted the advance of tyranny. Many believed evil had been eradicated forever. But the universe does not know eternal peace. In a forgotten corner of space, where dark energies gathered, a being was born, not of flesh and blood, but of accumulated fear across thousands of years. It was not an ordinary alien creature. It was fear itself made manifest. Its name was Parallax. Parallax did not feed on food or conventional energy. It fed on fear. Every scream of terror, every moment of despair, every trembling heart made it stronger, deepening its darkness. It began as a whisper in the shadows, then became a living nightmare. It attacked the planets protected by the Guardians, not to conquer them, but to spread terror, breaking their people mentally before destroying them physically. With every soul consumed by fear, Parallax grew larger, stronger, and more powerful. Many Guardians fell. Not only their bodies, but entire civilizations fell with them. Cities turned to ash, planets became ruins, peoples vanished from the records of existence. Yet amidst all this destruction, one Guardian stood against the embodiment of evil. His name was Abin Sur. He was not the strongest physically, but he was the most resilient in spirit. Fear never found a home in his heart, and despair never ruled his soul. He believed that courage was not the absence of fear, but the power to face it. Abin Sur fought an epic battle with Parallax, a clash that shook galaxies, shattered moons, and reshaped space itself. He did not win through strength alone, but through will. With a final strike, he did not destroy Parallax. Instead, he imprisoned it within a barren planet called Riot, a world without life, light, and hope. There, in the depths of darkness, Parallax remained trapped for years. But evil does not die. It waits. Decades passed, and the balance returned to the universe, until a small incident changed everything. A simple research mission crash-landed on planet Riot. The explorers had no knowledge of its past, nor of the nightmare buried beneath their feet. As they explored the barren terrain, the ground collapsed beneath them, plunging them into a dark abyss. In the silence, they heard heavy breathing. They saw eyes burning like hellfire. Parallax had returned. Within moments, their screams vanished, their souls consumed as fuel for its reborn darkness. Evil was free again, and the universe stood on the edge of destruction. But this time, hope would rise in an unexpected place, on a small blue planet called Earth. On Earth, in a quiet coastal city, lived a young boy named Cal. He had no idea his destiny was tied to the fate of the universe. His father was a skilled military pilot, testing advanced aircraft designed to protect the nation. His mother was a loving woman who feared the dangers of the sky more than anything else. One stormy night, Cal heard his parents arguing. "One day, one of those planes will explode and take you with it," his mother said. His father smiled calmly. "Fear does not create heroes. If we want to protect others, we must face danger, not run from it." The next morning, Cal watched his father prepare for a test flight. "Remember, son," he said, kneeling beside him, "don't let fear control your life." The jet took off. Then an explosion shook the sky. The aircraft crashed into the control tower. Cal watched him in silence as the fire consumed everything. For a brief moment, he saw his father smiling through the smoke. Then he was gone forever. That day changed Cal's life. Years passed. Cal became a pilot like his father, but anger and recklessness filled his heart. He broke rules, chased danger, and was eventually suspended from duty. That same day, an alien spacecraft crashed into the ocean. Inside was a dying Guardian, wounded from battle with Parallax. The ring sought a new bearer, and it chose Cal. As the Guardian placed the ring on his finger, Cal spoke the oath. "I swear to protect the innocent and stand against darkness, no matter the cost." Green light surrounded him. Cal was no longer just a pilot. He had become a Guardian. He was taken to Oa, home of the Guardians, where he learned the truth about Parallax and the power of fear. The Guardians doubted him. He was only human. But Cal returned to Earth to defend it. Meanwhile, a scientist named Hector was corrupted by alien energy and transformed into a creature of darkness. When Parallax finally reached Earth, chaos erupted. Cities fell into terror. Souls were consumed. Hector kidnapped Carol, the woman Cal loved. With no other choice, Cal led Parallax towards the sun. In the heart of the star, Parallax was destroyed. Cal was saved at the last moment. The Guardians finally accepted him. After the battle, Cal became a symbol of hope. He visited the survivors, comforted the broken, and vowed to protect the innocent. But new darkness was rising across the universe. Cal trained harder, learning to control his emotions. He returned to Carol, reminding her and himself that even guardians need love. On distant worlds, he fought monsters born of despair, not only with power, but with hope. His legend spread. He was no longer just the guardian of Earth. He became the guardian of hope. In moments of silence, he remembered his father's words, "Don't let fear control your life." And so, Cal turned his pain into strength. In the end, he was not just a man with a ring. He was a man who chose to stand against darkness. Because the greatest power in the universe is not fear, not darkness, not even cosmic energy.